Welcome guys. In this video I'm going to unbox the QIYI's 2x2 Megaminx, which is the 2x2 version of an actual Megaminx. So this is what I heard about the cube, which is one of the best 2x2 Megamixes in the market, but I'm not sure about it because this is a non-WCA puzzle. So cube companies are, it's just a fun puzzle, so cube companies are not focusing on it. So this is the Megamix I have. It is the YUHU V2M. I'm not sure if it's the YUHU or YUFU. It's one of them. So it is one of the best Megamixes. So I'm looking forward to how good this performs. This cheese 2x2 Megamix. So we have the plan flipped. So it's on how to solve the cube, so it is not needed for me because I already know how to solve it. So I just know how to solve it. I'm not like don't know any advanced method or anything about it. Just know how to solve it like the beginner method. So let's get to the cube itself. So first turns. Oh my god. Okay, this is very hard to turn. Okay, I was not expecting this at all. I thought this would be a good performing cube, but this is in fact very hard to turn. I'm not even being able to turn this. I'm having trouble turning this. I have to put a high amount of force. Okay. Okay, there is problems with the turning too. So like the corner cutting, so the corner cutting feels very bad. I'm not sure if it's actually for every kind of 2x2 Megamix or if it's just for this one. I heard this is a good 2x2 Megamix. The other good one I have only tried is SHENGSHOU's Megamix, which is way better than this. It's still not a good performer, but it's much better. So I'm going to loosen the cube and try it out. So after the cap of the this cube is, like, if you can see, it's very small. I can't even open it with my fingernails, so I have to like keep it like this and like pluck it out with the screwdriver. So it's very hard and it's also very small. I lost it when I first tried. I lost it 1 or 2 times actually. I also lost it again right over here. So I hastened it by 3/4 turn, 3 half turns, sorry, 3 half turns. So let's see. It's still very hard to turn. It still feels like it's catching a lot on the regular corner cutting and the reverse corner cutting, I think so. So let's check out the corner cutting. So the corner cutting, it can't really do the regular corner cutting. It can, but it's not good actually. So the corner cutting is kind of terrible actually. The reverse is can't even cut a little bit. Okay, reverse is very bad actually. And even if I loosen it a lot, the reverse corner cutting isn't gonna change much because the reverse corner cutting doesn't depend on the looseness of the cube and the tension of the cube, but the regular corner cutting does include the tensions. So I'm not sure if it's going to make much of a difference. Let's loosen it a little more and try it out. So after loosening it by about 5 half turns, it's much better, but it's not necessarily good. So I'm not sure about the cube, so I'll also lube it and try it out. So I lubed it with this B lube, which is just a smoothing lube, not a speed lube. So it has gotten okay. It's not a bad cube anymore. It's okay, I must say. So I'm going to do a few solves and check it out. So my stack mat is actually out of battery, so I have to do it in the lab, so I can't really show you the times. So I did about 5 solves on this cube and my times are, the first solve was 2 minutes 23 seconds, which is really bad comparing to the next solves. So the second solve was 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Just not big difference, but the next solve was 2 minutes and 12 seconds, which is also not a big difference. But the next solve was 1 minute and 48 seconds, which is a big difference, which I almost stopped, except for the fact that I did the wrong algorithm in the last layer, which made the fifth solve 1 minute and 53 seconds. And during my solves, I realized that, like, in the last layer, after you oriented all the gray colors, the last cases can only be either a Y perm or a J perm, just like in the regular 2 by 2, which I did not know until now. So this is my 2 by 2. Whoa, it feels really fast. I think it's because of the fact that I think it is because of the fact that I used a not so great cube till now, and now I'm using a good cube. It's well lubed actually, just lubed it recently. So this is my review on it. So I would only recommend this to you if you just want a 2 by 2 megamix. So if you want a speed solving 2 by 2 megamix, I think the SHENGSHOU 2 by 2 megamix would be a much better choice, just because I once used it at a competition. So it was a little better than this. I wouldn't say much better than this. After I lubed it, it's much better than the what I got from the factory, like from the factory right away without any lube or tensioning, which was much worse than the SHENGSHOU. But now I have lubed it and loosened it a lot. It's much better. So this is the only recommendation I have. I don't know. The SHENGSHOU Megamix is much better. If its price is much higher, I'm not sure which one is a better choice. This might be a better choice actually. So if the Moyu's Mix can't top the SHENGSHOU or the QIYI, I will recommend that if it can top them. If it can't, I think the SHENGSHOU or the QIYI is the best one out. The main review I have on this is it's not great, but if you just want a puzzle, fun puzzle, buy it. So I'll put the links to the cube in the description. And thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.